Let's go, pal.
All right. It is the first Thursday night of 2024. And of course, I'm here as I have been every Thursday night since 2015, right? Right, Nick? Hey, Nick, good evening. Skull Sphinx. Look at this eager super fan Skull Sphinx who loves my channel much more than that EV23 character. Although, EV23 is still the best EV in the internet. Sources have confirmed this. So, although perhaps you are the best Skull Sphinx on the internet, I don't know. I'd have to assign a team to research it. How's everyone doing? I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm sick. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I think I may be getting paranoid. My wife has been like out of commission for almost a week now. She was sick, like with a head cold, chest cold, ear, nose, throat thing. It's turning into a cough now. And so we've been kind of distancing from each other a little bit, but today, during my last hour of work, I started getting a suspicious tickle in the bottom of my throat. So we'll see. It could just be nothing, but my paranoid mind likes to go straight to, I got sick too. And now I'm going to be sick for a week and a half. But who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe yeah, since I'm a little healthier this year, if I get sick, I don't get to stay sick for a week and a half like I used to do. That's right, Nick. 2024 perfect streaming record. Because well, also this week I haven't been, my sleep's been out of whack too. So I was tired. You know, every week I'm like, if I'm tired or whatever's going on, I'll be like, I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. I'm too tired. So after work, I laid down and took a nap. And then it's like, I don't still want to stream. Well, the key was, too, that I also was like, I feel like getting up and playing some games. And so it's Thursday night. And as long as my voice doesn't give out, if the tickle gets worse, then I could probably dig up some cough drops. But it sucked to be doing a stream while I'm sucking on cough drops, and they taste terrible too. My wife's like, do some cough drops. It's like, I don't want to. I felt like a little kid being fussy. I don't want to. I want to stream video games. It's hard to do cough drops. No, it's like the down here. It's like right where you swallow. So I guess would the bottom of your throat be considered your stomach, Nick? I consider stomach to be beneath the throat, considerably so. The esophagus maybe is the bottom of the throat. I don't know. Is there something, the thing you swallow, is it called some kind of a sphincter? I know there's some naughty terminology down there too, before you get down to the stomach. Skullsphinx, my welcome font is in fact a Star Trek font. It is. Well, it's a faux Star Trek font. It's a website I use that very clearly takes fonts from movies in different franchises, and then they don't say it's Star Trek, but it'll be like Space Track or something, and wink. So, I think I made that when I was going to play a sci-fi game, and then I just kept it ever since. Hey, look who's here! Looky who's here! Why, we haven't seen Brad since last year, since 2023. Oh, Brad, sorry, I didn't answer you. Brad apologized for not making the stream last week because he was on a plane. Which, you know, I think we all know if Brad's traveling from China to the United States, even if you're not on a plane, you got reasons why you might not be showing up for live streams. So, because that's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big trip. See the fam, you know? The entire tube is the esophagus? Oh, larynx. Okay. What is there something in there called the something sphincter? I can't remember. I want to say there's something in there where it's the something sphincter. But it's somewhere in your throat. What was that thing called, Nick? Or am I just making it up? It's your throat anus, actually, is what it's the technical. The medical term is throat anus, please. Your throat doesn't have sphincters? the esophageal sphincter. I think skull sphinx. That sounds official. I think that's correct. Well, no, it's not, but a sphincter is a very specific, you know, it's a very specific type of open-close orifice type of method, hatch, if you will. I've been here all week, not on the stream, but in this chair. I was sitting in this chair as the new year occurred, and I've been in this chair all week. But you're right, I haven't been on the stream since last year. At BG3, there is a nautiloid ship we had to pass through. They have sphincter doors. That sounds familiar. Where they have that kind of that twisting, puckering thing going on, you know? I need to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. I've thought about it a few times, and every time I think about it, I'm like, it's too much thinking and strategizing. Like, the combat is really good, but it's like, I don't have to think real hard about, and then when they level up, you have to think about how you're going to level them up. I think that's why I keep not going back, because I think about playing simpler games, because I'm in the mood for simpler games lately. Oh yeah, Pool of Radiance. All the complexity of Baldur's Gate wrapped up in an impenetrable and horribly inconvenient interface. That's right, the human body couldn't function without sphincters. Be glad. I'm very glad. I love my throat anus. It helps me breathe and not choke on my food. Or something. That's so you can swallow without all the food going into your lungs. I don't know, it's an interesting design to intake all the stuff that you need to eat and drink, also where you need to breathe. So, but I'm sure sphincters keeps everything sorted out. Hey, you put a comment in my Discord today? You must have done it. Did you do it after I posted the stream? Now I have to look. Well, I was only on my main page, but I checked in on the, well, I post the stream to Discord when I first start. Now I gotta look. I don't want to miss something from Brad. No, I don't see anything. You did it in a different channel. Oh, I don't see anything else in any of my other channels. Now I'm getting confused. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Maybe I am sick. Yeah, I'll enjoy it if I ever find it. Are you sure you just didn't put it in someone else's, Oh, wait, hold on. What? That might make a certain degree of sense. Brad has asked me to delete my D&D Central chat. I didn't notice it because it's in a separate section at the bottom. But maybe we'll play again, Brad. Who knows? We were just taking a break. It's been a year and a half, but we were just taking a break, if you recall. So, I know. I see the post here that you posted on Twitter. No, it's a drawing your brother did of an Eevee. Well, good golly, I guess I'd better take a look. Maybe I did see it. I see a lot of things. See, like, these old eyes of mine see a lot of things. Now, what the hell is that thing called again? X. I can't go to Twitter anymore. I have to go to X. X. Why is this feeling so overwhelming to me right now? There, I don't have to look you up, Eevee. Oh, is it? Was that the spoopy Eevee? No, I didn't see that. That's cool. Spoopy Eevee. It's still Twitter. X sounds stupid as hell. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. What the hell? Just a small pause between sessions. Yeah. Yeah, sure D&D's coming back, you son of a bitch. I shouldn't joke because I know that it hit you particularly hard, Brad. The sense of betrayal. Joss is barely on the internet because of what I did. Is that what happened? Is that why Joss doesn't come around? Well, he comes around, but he does. He lurks quietly. Is it because he's just sitting there like raging? He's just like, I don't want to talk to him because of the thing he did at Dungeons and Dragons. Could you imagine Coca-Cola dumping all that brand recognition and renaming themselves to Q? Yeah, that's a good point. And that Joss put a lot of effort into his bitch-ass character. You know, I think you're right. I think you're right. Joss was like, especially for like a newer player too. I was pretty impressed with his dedication to to his character having the views that he had. The scars could have been deep and yet to have healed. Oh look, there he is. The fun that was had, but yet oh so fleeting. Wow, it's almost like that's your character speaking through you, Joss. No, I think I might have. I'm not gonna say for sure that I'm burned out on D&D, but I'm a little. Even the one campaign I'm still running, I'm feeling a little burnt out on it. But there have been times where I've thought about trying to get another game going though. So it would be a little mix-up. Like we mix things up a little bit if we did. Like I think Amanda wouldn't. I don't think she'd want to do it again. Like I've asked her if we did it again, if she'd want to. And she was like, eh. I don't know if she didn't like D&D or she didn't like being on a live stream playing D&D. And that's another thing too. I'm like, if we did another one, maybe I'd just do a game with you guys and not stream it. Well, I don't know. It's kind of cool to stream it though. Anyways, we're not there yet. But these things, you can tell it's not like I haven't completely abandoned it in my mind. It's just been put on a burner that it's like I haven't looked at really that much for a year and a half. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I was just playing the honest attacks that some honest guards were kindly requesting. Totally above board. They were, yeah. I mean, your character is the one that he really got it. How else are you supposed to, you know, what do you think that security and local to guard, do you think that happens for free? No. There need to be taxes and your fees and things like that, of course. You think it was she didn't like you specifically, Brad? No, I don't think that was the problem. I don't think she disliked anybody. I think my wife is in many ways even more an introvert than I am. Unless you get her around her family. Her and her family, her whole family, they talk and they never stop talking. But outside of that context, if you put her in a group of people that she doesn't know that well, she gets shy. And probably, and it's not like hundreds of thousands of people were watching our stream, but you know, those things get like 100 views or whatever. That probably is a little bit freaky for someone like my wife who's not used to it. Hey, look, it's Cow Diesel, sponsored by Huel. Glad I had Huel this morning for breakfast. Your brother has such low self-esteem, he thinks that that drawing of Eevee isn't very good. I think it's awesome too. That's really good. That looks like that looks good enough to, like, that's something that someone would pay an artist, like would commission somebody to do. I think it looks really cool. Hold on a minute. What's going on with Mike? Alright, there we go. I thought it was self-muting for a second. It's all good. So let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Well, first off, everybody welcome Brad back. Welcome back away from the United States. And to our stream. That made me point. Oh! Yeah, this month's humble choice, Brad. Are you gonna play Midnight Suns? No, he escaped China very briefly. And it was in the US. And apparently he was being extradited back to China last week during my stream. Which is why he couldn't make it. But yeah, Humble Choice has got Midnight Suns this week, or this month. Like, dang. If I had just waited another week or two, another couple of weeks, I could have used the key to give Evie a late Christmas present. That's what I got Evie for Christmas, was Midnight Suns. Oh, wow. So, Brad, I mean, I understand you think the story and writing is intolerable, but you actually thought the gameplay was good? I was not. I couldn't recall whether you liked a single thing about that game. I need to get back to it. Well, you already finished it. I never finished it. It's just a lot of game, and I played the hell out of it, and then I burned out before I finished it. Then 2 Point Campus. I have 2 Point Hospital, which I've dabbled with, which is kind of a cool concept. 2 Point Campus, that's also on Humble Choice. Origami 2. You guys remember I streamed Origami 1 probably like 6 years ago? It was a lot of fun though. So there's a few things that pop. The Red Lantern. It's a game where you manage a dog sled team of dogs that pulls. That's very much my jam. So there's some stuff on this Humble Choice this month that I'm kind of like, I haven't unlocked it yet because it unlocks at the end of the month, but I'm noting that there's some cool stuff on there. It is so similar to my hospital. Yeah, I mean, it looked like the gameplay would feel very much the same. Although, you know, the theme is different. It's just XCOM with annoying characters. I guess it's a, yeah, it just really depends on what you're into, because, yeah, it's, it feels very comic booky. And I think if you're a fan of comic book characters, like, you know, Nick is, and I am to a degree. Of course, I'm sure there are people that are into comic book characters. Not all comic books are goofy, and like the writing is like all corny all the time. But you ended up buying this game, Let's Sing for Switch. You never thought you could sing when you played against another person. You blew him out of the water. Holy shit, 160,000. That sounds like a lot of points. I have to keep clearing my throat. And the thing is I never played a ton of 2 Point Hospital. I got it a few years ago, and I'm like, when I'm in the right mood, I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of fun with that game. And then I never played it. So, let's see. And then still, Expeditions Rome from last month's a bundle. I've heard that's really good. It's like a strategy game. And then, LX2, I think. I never played LX1, but those are both games that I want to play. So I'm getting this. I got too many damn games now. I bought so many games over the holidays. Like I went to town buying stuff, especially on like VR that was on sale. So I've got all these VR games. I got a lot of games that I'm really excited to have. I bought Power Wash Simulator last week, Cal. I bought it in 2 formats. Because the main reason I bought it is because I have my MCLEs. It's a minimum continuing legal education. It's due for attorneys every 3 years, and this year is my year, which means I have to complete 25 or 26 or 27, 20 something hours of seminars, and you can just order these packages online of like just videos. So I've done that, and the last couple of weeks I've been watching those, and typically those are good to watch while you're playing something that isn't too demanding of your attention. So I'm not going to play like Cyberpunk that's all story driven and stuff, but I've been playing like crafting games, and then I played a bit of Power Wash Simulator. That's what made me decide to buy Power Wash Simulator. And then I got super hyped about Power Wash Simulator, and it's also on the Quest. So I was like, I bet this would feel really cool to play on the Quest. And then I was like, what the hell, it's Christmas, so I bought it. And then I played it on the Quest. It was good. Graphics are a little, I don't know, for no good reason. The graphics port of it on the Quest is kind of hot garbage. I'm hoping they updated it at some point, but the gameplay is still there. And hello, Umbrian. I'm doing well. Thanks for checking out your art. Did I? Oh, wait, are you Evie's brother? Wait. I know you've been, if so, you've been in here before, but it was like once, like a year ago. So you'd forgive me if I'm not like, yeah, Umbrian. Yeah, Food Brother, Felix Contreras, call, Happy New Year's, Food Brother. Yeah, I just told Evie that your art looked like something that I've known people that would pay, like commission somebody to do art of that quality. So, anyways, I think it was pretty good, man. All right. Well, what a turnout. What a happy New Year's turnout. We got people, we got Food Brothers here, Cow Dizzle's here. This is where the people showing up that, you know, you guys show up sometimes, but you're not every time. It's a treat. Evie's brother's here? Probably just to thank me for looking at his art. You're welcome. You got it, man. Let me see. So what have I been doing this week? I've been playing that crafting survival game, that survival fountain of youth. Still enjoying that. Sometimes I get a little like, get a little bored. Some of those games are, there's kind of a grind to them. I've randomly fallen. Have any of you guys played Detroit Become Human? It's like a super cinematic, basically story game. It's story heavy. It's almost like playing a movie a little bit. And the person that's made the studio that's made it has been making games like that for like 20 years. What? Food brother, high blood pressure, stroke, and so on. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh, food brother, I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, you're still here, so you're still here. So that's good. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay, but that's some serious shit. And I'm happy that you're still here, because that can be very serious. You go to Detroit sometimes? Nothing like that game? You really want to play that game? I got it on a deep sale on not on Steam. I think it was on the Epic store. And Epic does these really almost ridiculous sales sometimes, and they did so earlier, like the first couple years when they do sales, they would do insane sales where you could get stuff really cheap. And I think I ended up getting it with, like, it was on sale and you could apply like a $10 additional $10 off discount, and I got it for like $10 or something. And it's just been in the background for a while, and I don't think it's a good streaming game because it's super duper story driven. Although I could show it to you if people were curious what it was. I could show it to you a little bit. And Alali is here too. Detroit is more like RoboCop 1. Yeah, this it feels very I don't know if pleasant is the right word, but it's sort of like future bright a little bit. It's supposed to be like I want to say it's like the 2030s. And the whole premise is that AI and artificial people have become like implemented into society, as they're basically the wealthy people will hire them as they'll be your housekeepers, your nannies, they're just like all the sort of menial tasks that need to be done. You can hire these people to do, or you can buy these people, and they basically are like, they do it for you. And it's sort of about like them becoming aware they're alive and aware of their situation and what happens when that occurs. Dream Daddy, I've actually heard that's good, Evie. I had a friend that one of the guys I played D&D with brought that up to me a couple years ago. Dream Daddy, he said it was, I thought he was joking, but that's actually, I've heard that's a good game. But you've watched a lot of Umbreon, you've watched a lot of playthroughs of it. Really? You've watched multiple playthroughs of it? See, left side went blah, but you fully recuperated. Okay, Food Brother. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, that's what one of my big driving forces last year. You guys all know, most of you know, I turned 50 a couple months ago. And when coming into 2023, that was sort of my big thing, was like, dude, I've been letting myself go for the last few years. And by the end of 2022, I wasn't in good shape. Not like anything super serious was happening, but I had high blood pressure, pre-diabetic. All this stuff was, scary stuff, that signs that things are going in a bad direction. And I was like the heaviest I'd ever been, and And I think the high blood pressure, all that stuff combined, and being overweight and the high blood pressure freaked me out a lot. So I spent last year getting into better shape, and I got back on the horse this year. During the holidays, I always do let my hair down a little bit. But yeah, I've like, for the last week, I've exercised 5 out of the 7 days for like 90 minutes a day, and still been. We still got a little bit of junk we're working out that we built up over the holiday season. So but I've been normalizing my food again this week too. Your BP was 253? Holy shit. I want to say the highest that I ever... Now that's your, like, the 253 over something else, right? That, not like your heart rate. I think the highest I ever got was something like... And this could have been an anomaly, because sometimes readings are funky, but when I went in, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I had to get like a toenail removed. And I was freaking out about it a little bit. And before I went in like to do that, they took my blood pressure, and it was like 179 over something, over like 99 or something like that. And that freaked me out. I'm like, oh, and because I looked up a chart later, and it said that was considered like hypertensive crisis. So I don't even know what 253 is, but they didn't act like it was a crisis. But they weren't like, oh no, we're switching gears and you go into the ER now instead. But they're like, yeah, you need to follow up with your primary about that, because that's not okay. Your family, Umbreon, your resting was 170 before you were on meds? Resting? Blood pressure? Wow. I know mine has gotten better, but I haven't measured myself. I do have like a home thing, which I thought, like, I don't know how accurate it is. But then I heard the stuff that they use in the offices aren't all that accurate either. So I should use that. I just know the last time I actually got it measured, it was like really nice. Like I think it was 117 over whatever. It was something that I was like, holy shit. And they had me on some medication when it was high, and I'm like, yeah, if this keeps up, I'm probably gonna need to stop taking the medication. But that's to say though that yeah, those health concerns, and that's the fear, is stuff like that happening, food brother. And even if not immediately, then down the road, you know, I look at like, I'm 50 now. It's like I'd love to have another, you know, at least 30 years if I could, or more, long enough to where I can be. Been talking about this recently. Be uploaded, be like cybernetically enhanced into something that, you know, it's like, oh, I don't need that, you know, something to keep me going after all this other shit goes. I need to live long enough to be cybernetic, uploaded into an AI core or something. You're watching on your 55-inch Samsung TV? All right, hold on. Here. Hi, Evie. I'm taking up your entire television. How does that feel? 55 inches of G-Law. All right, that's enough of that. I just thought the idea that I'm on a giant television screen, there should be more of me on it. Mega G-Law. So yeah, Detroit Become Human. I don't think I'll stream it, because today there are a couple games I was thinking about dabbling with, sort of like I did last week a little bit. First, I was thinking I had enough fun playing Black Mesa. That's basically the remaster of Half-Life 1, that I was pretty sure I wanted to continue playing that this week. But I still felt like I might dabble with something else too. Oh, it was a birthday gift, partial upgrade to your TV for you. Hey, there you go. Well, but you know, marital property, man. It's community property. You know, that's how it works. Much like Baldur's Gate. You know, community property now. Have you guys heard of a game called? It's an early access game called Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. The developers gave out a bunch of keys to content creators last year. It just said, hey, do videos about this. And I remember, so it came on my radar. Some of the people I watched did a video of it. And it looks like, it feels very much like an Elder Scrolls game. Except it's darker. It's like an Arthurian legend world. It's a little darker. It's not complete. But it looked really cool. And I remember thinking, like, I want to keep that on my radar. And it popped up on Steam today as being on sale, and it's, I think regularly it's $29.99, and it's one of those games that's going to get more expensive when it releases, and it's supposed to release this year, like towards the end of this year. But it has a demo, so that was like after work today. I was like, well, shit, I should just download the demo, and then I can play it on stream, some of it, so I can try it out, and then I can show you guys about it, because I know some of you you like Elder Scrolls games. And now it's not like an indie game, like the kind of indie game that I tend to play where it's like one guy's making it. This would be more like a double A studio effort. So it's not like a full, like completely full AAA budget game, but double A is still like, they got like a team of 40 developers working on it, for example, which is like, it's a pretty like legit effort. Technically you paid for half, and then you own one half of the last half. So it's 3/4 yours and 1/4 Eva's. Eva's. I like when you say it like Eva's. No, that's cool. It's fun to say. I don't know. I guess I don't know what the laws are in Texas. I know the way the laws are in a lot of states, though. Well, see, I'm licensed in California, so actually I don't even know if it's community property where I live in Oregon. It's probably, I'm married and I live in Oregon. I should probably be aware of what the marital property laws are. But community property state, where I think more states than not are community property states, and it's basically like, if any asset that you obtain during marriage is pretty much considered belonging to the community. So unless it can be specifically traced back, which can be almost impossible to prove, to funds that you received separately before the marriage. Like if it was a special, like an inherited account of funds from your uncle or something that you got before you got married, and you cash it out and bought the TV. You could technically, like, if you could prove that paper trail, then you could say like, oh, that's mine because I paid for it separately, even though we're married. Anyway, that's stuff about that. But yeah, now I'm not going to look it up because then it could be dangerously crossing the line towards legal advice, which I can't do because I'm not licensed in Texas. But community property, though, man. It's all both of yours all the time, if that's the kind of state you live in. So I was thinking of showing you guys Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, playing through the demo. I also want to play through the demo to see if I want to buy it. And at this point, because it's not complete, I'd probably be more buying it to support the developers, because if I got super into it, I think they've only got like the first chapter done out of I don't know how many, but and then just Pool of Radiance. You know what, Brad? This actually, well, I shouldn't count on anything. I'm always like, what is Brad gonna think? Well, I wonder if Brad will like this game. This actually might be the kind of game that you like, Brad. You know, it may not be any Pool of Radiance. But so yeah, I thought I would check that out and then probably go back to Black Mesa. I was thinking about playing more Stray because I know that game's not supposed to be super long, but I'm just not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood for it. Honestly, I would almost want to play Detroit Become Human, but I think it would be a bad experience to stream it. And then for people that ever maybe want to play it, well, I was gonna say super spoilery, but there's a lot of different ways that it can go, though. Like the decisions you make can dramatically change how the story unfolds. In fact, in my game, you play as like 3 different characters. It keeps hopping between them, 3 different androids, and I think I just got one of them killed. Like, you can make decisions to get them killed. So, yeah, no, Stray, and I mean, Stray is like, it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews. But it's a particular kind of game, you know? Hey, look, it's Matus. Happy New Year, Matus. Happy New Year. It is hot. Caw. That's right. All right. Well, I think I'm going to jump in. And I actually set up a little thing. The current game thing up in the corner. So people can, and of course, if I switch games, I will 100% forget to change it. 13 degrees Celsius? That doesn't sound very hot out there, Brad. My Fahrenheit brain doesn't know exactly what that temperature is, but it sounds low. Though not as low. 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit, right? All right, I'm not going to get into it. All right, Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon. Should I change the thing so it says the? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I was like, wait, it's Tainted Grail. The, you know, that presence or absence of the definite article, as we know, can make all the difference. It's 55 Fahrenheit. So it should be around freezing. 55 is like warm. That's when I'll be like, oh, it's time to wear my light coat when I go out for a walk. It's in the 50s. Let's see, what is the temperature here? I'm gonna guess it's in the mid 40s here right now. It's supposed to get down to 17 degrees next week here. That's cold for here. It's 44 degrees right now, and it's gonna hit 38 tonight. So, and our days are looking like high of 48, low of 38. Which, you know, I mean, I'm here, I'm in a t-shirt. We have the technology to survive these temperatures quite comfortably. You're a lizard. 55 is when you put on your Under Armour t-shirt. All right. It's colder where Matus is. Wait, Matus, you're in California, right? California's supposed to be warmer. This is supposed to be like palm trees and babes. I shouldn't. It's probably terrible to say babes. All right. No, wait, hold on. Not continue. I wanted to start the game over because I launched it just to set up the basics. I'm gonna get back out of it as soon as I get into it, so you guys can see the beginning of this game. You're not in for some reason I thought you were in Central California. I may be getting confused with other people. Unless you used to be in Southern California. It's hot out here. No babes. Call. Nice. Okay. Stand corrected. All right. It's an interesting exit to menu. There's an interesting load in. Exit to menu. Yes. All right, new game.
The all-consuming red death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
All right, I agree. The sound seemed low to me. Was the rest of the sound before the game started, the background music in the other scene, was that also low, or is it in particular the sound in this game is low? Because I can make adjustments. I just need to know whether everything, if my mic is relatively too loud to everything else, so that means everything else is low. I can turn up the general background volume just a little bit. I just know one week, a couple weeks ago, I had it the other way around when I was playing Christmas music. It was just in the game. Okay. I think once I create the character, I'll be able to jump into options. So they've got the beginnings of character creation here. And so you can have a muscular or dad bod. Different faces to choose from. And it's a first-person game, so you don't see your character. I don't think it's like the Elder Scrolls games where you can zoom out, but you do see your character on like the inventory screens when you're like putting armor and stuff on them. So you see them sometimes. That's kind of cool. We'll give him a beard. Yeah, that's pretty. I kind of like that. Or the big mustachio. No. Or the big old gnome beard. No, we'll go with... Yeah, no beard. And he will be... Law Rick. Frequent comment on the Steam reviews is that the game has optimization issues and makes your CPU burst into flames, as if you were looking at one of the hot babes that are not around here. I did see a review where someone was complaining about that their CPU went hot. It was the only one that I did see. Now, they are constantly updating it, and I know recently they have done an update that's supposed to have significantly improved performance issues. I don't know what mine's going to look like. When I first started, I'm just in a dungeon, and it was performing pretty well. But... are you sure you want to play as this character? Yes.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Alright. Now, let's get some audio going. Are we already at 100%? Alright, let's keep audio on in the background for streaming purposes. Alright, I'm going to turn background up a little bit. Overall desktop background volume up, balance for my stream. Because it does seem low, and it's already as high as it can go in here. This guy? Did I change anything? No, I didn't. Yeah.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here.
That looks too
And
loud.
the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
All right, so for those that have played Elder Scrolls games, a number of them begin with you. In fact, do all of them begin with you as a prisoner? That's sort of the recurring theme, is you start in jail and then for some reason you get released or broken out or whatever. It's better now, not too loud? Okay, we'll see as we're going forward. So you choose what you were doing. You're technically a prisoner. Oh, and Daggerfall. You're right. Wait, do you start as a prisoner in Daggerfall, though? Like, you get sent by the king, but I think you might actually... I can't remember how you end up in that starter dungeon. But, so they give you these options on what to choose, and then as you're looking over them, I was on my way to enlist the army. It gives you a whole bunch of stuff, like, of your stats that it will improve. So that'll give you +3 to one-handed, +3 to two-handed, +3 to blocking, +3 heavy armor, athletics. I was hunting, archery, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak, avoiding guards, and more sneak, light armor, archery, one-handed. I might ancient worship, setting you up for magic, or stay silent. Probably you could completely customize. Hubby says you started as a prisoner in the other Elder Scrolls games. Yeah, well, I know in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, you start out as a prisoner. I wasn't sure about Daggerfall. I know you start with the king sending you to go to a place, but then you somehow end up in a dungeon, and that's how the game starts, and you have to escape the dungeon. And that's like the tutorial intro for Daggerfall. But I'm thinking maybe it wasn't a dungeon. You weren't in a dungeon because you were a prisoner. All right, so I think I'm gonna say, see, you know how I like being a sneaky archer guy, but I also like being a stabby guy. Sneaky. I'll say I was avoiding city guards, trying to sell some goods.
A common thief.
No, no.
So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking?
I'm a
Or one
law-abiding
of the cowards who shoot people from a distance?
That's what I am. I'm one of the cowards that shoots people from a... Give me a bow. Now, give me a bow. And see for yourself.
Then I guess we'll have to start with breaking your fingers.
Oh.
Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
I always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them, there's just no...
No excuse for this.
There they are, finally. I know you have a million questions forming in your head, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, well, the first thing I noticed, and I played just literally this part, like this first part in a little bit, is that the voice acting is pretty good. Ooh, what's this? Is there a book down here? The 7 Commandments. First came the prophet, then came the word. The word is sacred. The Pope, his cardinals, and priests received the word. The word is the way. So this is Arthurian setting, which means this is supposed to be like Earth, Europe, England, maybe. We are brothers and sisters starving for the word. The word is sustenance. Together in holy suffering we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. We repent by facing trial of the plague. The word is our cure. You like it so far, but it won't last. And it's no pool of radiance. That's fair, Brad. Well, at least we will know that you liked it for a little bit at first. I am noticing a little bit of a micro... Now, I know he said turn left, but the first thing that I did when I tried this before was I turned right, and I found all sorts of goodies over here. So, there's another book. Oh my gosh. I wasn't reading the books earlier, but this is like porn. The beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Ooh, pray tell me more. Sir Osbert could not wait any longer. He shut the door behind him and jammed the latch home. In a few determined strides, he approached Liliana, capturing her lithe waist in a strong embrace, panting heavily with desire. Should I be... Oh, well, I'm not going to get demonetized because I'm not monetized. He lifted her as if she weighed nothing and threw her on the bed. He said about conquering her... Okay, I'm going to stop reading this. Because voluptuous... Yeah, okay. That's enough. You think... do you think I should be voice acting the panting part, Brad? Would that would that please you? Key, coin. Oh, look at all these... Look at all this good stuff this guy's got. And... Hold on a minute. I did do some preliminary keypad assignments too, but I think I messed something up. Tab. Huh, they don't have a dedicated... All right. Well, let's see. We're going to put on the... No. Pants. Yep. Take some pants, some shoes. Actually, let me come over here. I bet I could put this stuff on from... Oh, crap. Did I just drop it? I did. All right. It's going to take some practice here. Equip. There we go. Oh, now that I've completely messed everything up on the second monitor... Hey, and I told you to stay on with your sound in the background, game. I have a real Puritan's attitude towards sex. You want me to go back and read it, Brad? Oh, who was it that a couple weeks ago when I mentioned romancing options in, what game was I playing? Cyberpunk. I was mentioning like, oh, well, I kind of wanted to pursue the storyline with the romancing options. I seem to recall somebody being very opposed to me including any of my character romancing on stream. Cooking pot. Alright, so if I had ingredients to cook, I could cook. So it's clearly there's a lot to read here, but like this actually gives you take it and it gives you recipes. So I just learned to cook a whole bunch of different things if I had the ingredients for it. And a lockpick. They got very familiar lockpicking. Very Skyrim-esque. Anything over here? A wooden club. Oh yeah. Can I dual wield? Oh, I guess just one at a time. Wait, what? So yeah, see, this is where you get to see your character. I wonder if they'll implement like they do in the Elder Scrolls, where you can hit a thing and see your third-person character at some point. Although it could be that they just don't have the animations and stuff set up too. But my initial impressions, this is about as far as I went. I came over here, and I think I already got one of these, but the word is the cure. The bird is the word. Word is sacred. Yeah, these are all the same book. So, like a jar? I don't know, maybe it's for crafting. So this is about as far as I went. Ooh, over here. Any goodies on the skeleton? Oh, hold on, excuse me. And I already kind of decided at this point. I turned this corner and I'm like, okay, I played this game enough to verify that it's working. So this is as far as I went when I launched it, just to test it out. Set like the camera sensitivity and everything else. But I think I'm already, just based on this little experience, already officially on board with, like, that I'm definitely interested in the game. I almost considered buying it at that point. It was a half hour before stream, and I was like, eh, I should try the demo first. I never do demos. I should just... Well, can I unlock all these doors? Ooh, what kind of treasure? Okay, there's so many... I don't know how many of these 7 Commandments books. Do I have a weight limit? Yeah, there is. Well, it looks like it's not anywhere near being full, so I feel like such an asshole. Here, I'm just gonna unlock all this stuff. Okay, every cell has got one of those. I guess it's like a Bible. You're like, nah, demo, let me buy the full game. Well, the thing is I know the full game isn't the full game at this point. So, but there's definitely more of it if you buy it. And then also, if I know that I want to play it when it's complete, I can get it cheaper now. Of course, you know, if I wait 5 years. Ooh. I'll wait 5 years, it'll be cheap. At some point, it'll be cheaper again. Hey, a note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment. It makes you realize you need to gnaw off your own legs. I promise that you are not sick. And even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a glass jar when they weren't looking and broke it into tiny shards and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. Ooh, he wrote that after he ate a bunch of glass shards? That's dark. That is dark. Well, this one, it's $29.99 is its regular price right now, and I think it's 20% off of that. So right now it's available for $23 and change. I think that's what it was. And I think I like it enough I might just pull the trigger on it. Oh yeah, this guy is... Any other... Is there a compare button? Hmm. Not exactly. This is kind of a... This is exactly the same. Still no gloves. Exactly the same pants. Exactly the same shoes. Okay. Due to inflation, the game will be marginally cheaper tomorrow. One should never buy anything. Seems like a rather extreme statement. Ooh, a casket. Oh, I broke one. Oh. Hey, my theft skill just went up. Milk, flour, salt, moonshine, peppermint. Look at all these ingredients I'm picking. I should run back to that oven and see if I can cook shit. I bet I can cook all sorts of shit now. An old letter. Yeah, let's say J. Let's read it. Oh, I guess I missed my window of opportunity there. Another lockpick to make up for the one I broke. Where was that old letter? Old letter. Dear Martin, I have finally arrived at the island asylum and have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughn said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here of my own will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me, and to make sure our son, I write son because I can feel with each heartbeat that it is him, Martin, is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Katrin. Was she the one that ate the glass later? I don't know. You know what? There's supposed to be bone meal in this game. That was one of the things somebody wrote, I think, one of the reviews, how much it was like Skyrim. And somebody mentioned bone meal. And I was like, I have a feeling that'll be a hit. That could be a hit with some people. Some people really like it when I eat bone meal. And I want to say in one of the video reviews I watched, I saw a giant's toe. Somebody had a giant's toe in their inventory. Ragged peasant shit? Oh. Nah. I mean, if I wanted to play dress up, I guess, but... Wow, there's a lot to loot, though. Alright, sorry, I know there's the guy who rescued me. There's a guy who rescued me who's patiently waiting for me to show an interest in escaping. But I'm just having so much fun poking around and looting all this shit. Alright, let's check out the, what can I make? Chosen ingredient? Wait, where's the... I have this recipe list. Cabbage rolls, mashed potatoes, craft many. G? Can I hit G? No. Mashed potatoes. Alright, that's all that I could make with everything I just looted. You fucking hate a good Wait, you hate a good cabbage roll? Seems counterintuitive. So it's a self-conflicting statement. So what does this stuff do again? This is like a heal over time situation. Health over 16. Cabbage rolls. Oh, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. Even the best one sucks. I don't know if I've had a cabbage roll, but I like cabbage in general. Mostly, I like cabbage in my ramen. I like sauerkraut. I like cabbage in my fish tacos instead of lettuce. Shredded cabbage. So, okay. This person looks unwell. Push. Heavy attack. Alright, so combat's a little stiff. Not game-breakingly bad. That's one thing that I've heard is that the combat is, you know, but you know, Daggerfall, Morrowind, combat, anyone? East Asia is much better at pickling things than the West. Well, sauerkraut is, what is the, when you say pickling, do you mean like the fermentation process as well, like kimchi? Because, I don't know, pickling is different than fermenting, isn't it? But I know Asia, like kimchis and stuff, is definitely fermented. Oh, there's so many locks that I'm not used to getting a bunch of lockpicks and then immediately having so many things to unlock. Experimental treatment report. Uh-oh, this won't be good. I received 3 patients suffering with mild symptoms of the Red Death. With this batch, I decided to test a new treatment derived from creatures touched by weirdness. Over the course of the last week, the patients were all given weird beast bone meal. Ooh, bone meal. Mixed in with their food. The results were as follows. Patient number 1. I found that he was actually suffering from typhoid rather than the Red Death. I burned the body. Patient 2. By the 3rd day, she started behaving erratically, scratching the walls, pulling her hair, and screaming incoherently. On the 5th day, it was like some inhuman force possessed her. She pulled the chains that were holding her off the wall, and she started to bend the iron bars of her cell apart. Fortunately, her heart gave out before she managed to escape. I may learn more from the autopsy. Seems like that they haven't quite perfected their treatment methods. Patient 3. The bone meal seems to have little to no effect. The disease is progressing at its usual pace, but the patient's mind appears intact. I will continue the treatment and monitor him closely. You know what they're not saying? They're not saying how any of the patients thought the bone meal tasted. That's what I need to know. Nick, are you still here? Pickling and fermentation have a ton of overlap. Not exactly the same, but pretty close and similar results. Well, and that's where I got a little confused, because I know, like, pickles, for example, you can get pickles, they're pickled, but there also is a level of fermentation. But I know it called out, like, I got pickles where they said pickled and fermented, or lightly fermented or something. I don't know. And then it made me be like, well, is pickling a form of, like, does that include fermentation? But all I know is I love me some kimchi. I love kimchi more than sauerkraut, but I like both. Sauerkraut blows. I like sauerkraut, but I've learned to like it on certain things. Like, I specifically like sauerkraut with sausage and, like, hot dogs and Polish dogs, because to me it very much is in the same category as, like, relish or mustard, the kind of condiments that you put on, like, certain sandwiches and hot dogs. And so that's basically why, like, the main form in which I like sauerkraut. I remember when I first tried it when I was a kid, I puckered up and I was like, what the hell is this shit? Alright, conclusions. Despite the outcome, I do not deem this treatment a failure, especially in the case of the patient where the progression of the disease seemed to slow dramatically. If I could mitigate the adverse effects, I might get closer to finding a cure. Well, at least he's actually looking for... Oh god, am I picking up brains? Why am I picking up brains? I just picked up 2, but the answer of why is because it would let me. Oh, I can eat the brains, Brad. They heal health and 5% of mana over 10 seconds. So, Brad, this seems like the fact that I can eat all sorts of really weird and some may argue inappropriate shit. Brain. Look at all these brains I can... Human brains, I'm assuming, and I can just pop them. I'll do one right now, Brad, just for you. Just... Did you hear that crunch, Brad? That was the sound of me biting into a human brain. Alright, I should go back to the... I should go back to the cook pot and see if I've had any recipes that involve brains. No. Medical saw. I'm assuming that shit is... Oh, this good. There is actually... They give me a comparison here. Oh, they do give comparisons. Good. Okay. For some reason earlier I wasn't... Was it when I looked at here I wasn't getting... No, there were comparisons. I wonder why I wasn't getting comparisons. Alright. Why... Is this just considered crafting ingredients? It's all a bunch of meals, and in the middle of it is this figurine. Plus 5% max health permanently. Can I eat this shit? I just ate the figurine. Or I used it. I don't know what I did with it. It's like, oh, my health has gone up. Sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, a drowner tongue. Yeah. Monster blood. I just feel like this game is catered to you, Brad, with your desire to see weird things getting eaten in games. Notes on weirdness mutations. 1. The mutational changes are not significant, although they span the internal organs. Heart enlarged to the size of 2 adult fists, increased pulmonary function, etc. Among the contents of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh, most probably belonging to the deceased, visible bite marks on his arms. 2. Mutation area, overall. Am I slightly dyslexic? And hey, Chris! Eat all the weird things. Well, I just ate a human brain. I couldn't have another bite. How you doing, Chris? Happy New Year. An amalgamation. That's a word that I've seen and heard said, but I've never actually said the word amalgamation. Of human and porcine internal organs, two-chambered stomach with significant increased capacity, and unnatural tissue fusing the hooves with the body, the heads joined together in shape worse than any nightmare. Here we go. Oh, did I not? Why didn't I take the note? All right, any other measuring tool? Yes. More brains, more measuring tools, amputation knives. I'll take all that shit. There's almost too many of these things to open up. Ah, I broke it. There we go. A bit twitchy. Well, I guess there are worse things than being twitchy. Father Vaughn's note, subject 37. Name, Katrin Giscard. That was the lady that wrote her husband or whatever. Or her father. I don't know if it was. I can't remember now. If I could tell who she was writing. But it was that lady. Sex female, age 22, constitution, short, skinny, 7 months pregnant. Yeah, same lady, she was pregnant. Symptoms, typical of the Red Death, pale red spots on the face, neck, and arms. Cause of death, childbirth. Oh, uh-oh. Notes, exposure to weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche. Anger outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it had absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled, and it needed to be extracted from the womb. So wait, was it like a alien burster? The torso and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject 38 to follow. Asterisk, the mother did not survive the procedure. Okay. Tainted knife. Big glass bottle. Why can't I take and eat the skulls? Alright. And I think that was... I'm just gonna run back, make sure I can't cook any of that shit. Hey, did I see you already? Oh, he was already dead. Okay. Recipes. Okay. Nope. I wonder if running does anything to my stamina. I'm not getting any indication that I'm wearing down like a stamina bar. Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. If this kind of negligence continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace, Brother Aaron. All right. And I just got recipes to make healing and mana potions. I can't pick the lock on this one, I guess. Oh, put that away. Okay. Guess we're gonna... Hey, laboratory key. Here, I'm gonna take all his shit for good measure. See the robe, 2 armor. A cowl. I don't have anything on my head. Here, I'll wear the cowl. Just, you know. Oh, that looks kind of dumb. You know what? Forget. I'm not going to fool anybody with this cowl. Not drop it. Just take it off. Take it off. I have to, maybe I have to go back here to take it off. All right, but now I can go back to the, I have the key to the lab now. Oh. Can I do sneak attack? I'm gonna try a sneak attack on this guy. Does he not know I'm here? Alright. It wasn't exactly like a stealth kill. There was definitely a, I definitely burned down an endurance meter. Let's see. Let's check out this dagger. Interesting. Ah. Should I try the dagger on for size? Oh, just regular strikes. Wear you down. What is this? Bandages. All right. Going to wear clothes stolen from the dead. There's a plague on. Ah, it's all a bunch of bullshit. You don't believe that, do you, Nick? I think these guys just wanted an excuse to do funky things with bodies. That's really what they're all. Hey, bone meal! I found the bone meal. Hold on. Bone meal? Oh, denied. I cannot just eat the bone meal. I can't. There's. This is They said this is the like has the feel of an Elder Scrolls game. Not if I can't eat the bone meal, it doesn't. I just hope I can craft it into something that prominently lists bone meal as its like primary thing that I can then eat, because it is a crafting ingredient. I don't know. That's a great question, Chris. I mean, that's been the thing we've talked about for years now. Is if somebody went to all the trouble to make the meal, it'd be rude not to eat it. And to think here, they don't even give you the option. Hot goo. The hell is hot goo? Just a crafting reagent. just figure it out. What is it? It's hot goo. Hot. What kind of goo? It's hot. What? I don't know what's happening. I never use my own emotes. That's for you guys. Is something going wrong with you trying to enter the emote? Heart? Yeah, I'll take another heart. Ooh, a spectral sword. Summon spectral sword. What? What was that thing that I just got? Summon spectral sword. Equip. Is this just like a scroll? Did I just waste it? No! This is like what I have equipped now. Can I put it away? Take it out again? Gee, I wonder how much. Can I see how much damage the sword does? Nope. But it says in the 8 to 12. So it's light. It does about what the other thing does. Yeah, I kind of like this sword. The bone meal is right here. It doesn't even have a bowl. What are these people? Barbarians? Alright. We obviously have been spoiled. Alright, I'm not going to read about the second pope. We've obviously been spoiled by high quality bone meal. Here, just take it. Hey, more bone meal. More bone meal. All I know is when the time comes to have our little feast, I'm going to have a lot of it. Roundup records. Alright, this is just like patient shit. Letter. Oh, I like the letters. It is time, my brothers. I hear you cry. Woe is us. Woe is for we have escaped death, only for it to follow us all the way to the promised land. But I say this, all is not lost. I say this, we have been delivered to our salvation, to the only place where we can battle the Red Death and emerge victorious. For there is one thing we did not have in the homelands, one thing native only to Avalon, one thing that is the answer to all of our prayers, the weirdness. So far, the weirdness doesn't seem to be doing a lot of stuff to fight the disease, honestly, based on their notes. Many think that the weirdness is nothing but another bane, an instrument of our inevitable doom, but I believe it is our only hope for survival. We should not fear it, but embrace it and welcome it into our minds. This will heal our bodies. Let's seek items at the edge of the weirdness. Touch them. Let them heal us. I call upon all the brave men and all the faithful. Spread the word. Prepare your tools. Eradicate doubt and fear until all that is left are minds ready to accept the weirdness as our saving grace. That's definitely accepted the weirdness. Hey, a monster brain. Alright. Spirit. Another brain. Spirit. Take all. History of the Island Asylum. What is, oh my gosh. Look at all this shit. A blood clot? Yuck. Spoiled meat, bone meal. Yeah, they got everything's got loot on it. Okay, here's the alchemy station. Oh yeah, let's make some health potions. Eat the monster brain. Let's have a look. Is there a button for ingredients? This would seems like it'd be ingredients, but this looks like it's finished products. Here we go. Craft. That's like crafting things. Where's the monster brain? I just want to see what it even says. Brain? Monster brain. Heals 5 mana over 10 seconds. Heals 5. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a monster brain. Here we go. Hear that? That's what it sounds like when someone bites into a monster brain. Feels tingly in my mouth. Alright. I think I've looked at everything in here. Can I hit this thing? No, they didn't quite let me get away with everything. An awful lot of crunch. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna need to bring some of these mushrooms back because I think. Let me verify this. But I think the mushrooms was what was missing for the mana potion. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of more mushrooms. Oh, spirits are for both of them. So if I get sage, I can make health potions, and small mana potions I can make with those mushrooms. Okay, it's good to know. And this game actually is an open world. You do go outside and it's an open world and stuff. This is just like the introduction sort of tutorial area. It's dark in here. I need a light spell is what I need. Alright. Wow, there's a lot of them out here. Here, just come in here by yourself. Investigate by yourself. Leave the rest of your party. I guess my sword ran out. All right. Here, I'll try playing with this a little bit.
Be on guard.
Oh, I'm tired now. Oh no, this is not working out for me. Ah. All right, hold on. Health potion. I clearly need to develop my bitch tactics. Ooh, bandages. All right. Take another dagger. Take your coin and your bandages. Take your coin. Oh, a leather hood. That sounds wicked. A leather hood would look much better than that red flying nun cap that I saw earlier. They did gang up on me. I did livest. I thou'st lived. I certainly did. Let me see if, where do those bandages end up? I'd like to know, get familiar with what... Oh, is this like an armor? Oh, I thought that was like something I could use to heal myself. Alright, I'm probably going to need to consume another one of these then. It looks like your shit doesn't... Or at least your mana doesn't automatically regenerate. Monster blood, too, huh? Blood... Another blood clot? That'll come in handy. Yeah, I can't forget the bone meal on the table. Ceramic pitcher. Oh, look at all these bodies. These bodies are rich with delicious meals. I mean, I don't know why someone cooked all these meals and then stuffed them into corpses. Doesn't make much sense to me. Seems like a weird way to preserve meals, but you know. All that counts is whether they're delicious or not, am I right? Can't leave a good bone meal go to waste. When you're done, if you remain sober, you'll stream a bit of Fatal Frame. Have you played it? Have you been playing it, Brad? I just remember over October, you specifically brought up Fatal Frame as like that you're not into scary games. And you're like, that would scare me. And then I saw it was on your wish list. And I'm like, well, damn. I want to see Brad play Fatal Frame. Because he said it would scare him. And then I thought about it. I don't know that I've seen Brad play scary games. I don't know if I have. Or if it's been a while. I did. I think when I gave you the gift, that was the comment that I gave, was that, like, I don't know if I commanded you to stream it, but I did. I indicated in some way that that I'd like to see I'd like to see you play it. All right, what's going on in here? Here, I'll put this away. Open. Oh, hold on. Definitely got some bone meal. God, there is so much to loot. All right. Oh, do I get last breath? Okay, so I got haste and rage potions. Peppermint. Wow, that's an odd. Don't expect to see peppermint in the middle of all this oddness. Hey, look, another cooking pot. Okay, I'm gonna loot everything and then go back to the cooking pot. Maybe I'll find more recipes too. What am I seeing here? Medical saw. Okay, how's my I'm still at 50 out of 150 weight, so I'm looting like a mofo. And here's an alchemy station. Awesome. Okay. Did I already look at all this stuff? Yeah, I did. Okay. And I came in through here. Just getting oriented. And there's a hole in the wall over there. At first I thought I came in through this hole. But nope, I see mushrooms in there, so I must have come in through another hole. Alright, so got 4 health, 4 of that. Cooking pot. No. Recipe. That's what I was going for. Okay, so I don't have any recipes to make. Now, you can experiment with shit, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But this is one of those games where you can get all the different ingredients and just throw, wager on, like, oh, let's try these two and see if it makes a potion. That's very Skyrim. Recipes. Small mana potion. Yes, please. Those. The last breath, some dead heat. Well, the dead heat is definitely making out of the bone meal. All right. I think I've gotten everything I can out of this place. Yeah, so far this game is like, it's very much scratching an Elder Scrolls itch, but it definitely doesn't feel like an Elder Scrolls game. It's got a very different vibe and atmosphere. Is that a bad guy? I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going at this point. Are you bad?
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit, the Red Priests are quite resourceful when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you haven't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we'll talk.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm told this path leads to the beach. I don't know how, but if it's true, then I'll wait there for you until dusk. Good luck.
Okay, so that's the way out. I'm just gonna finish my looting rampage. Look, I would have missed a bow and arrow. Hells to the yeah, I want that shit. And a leather hood. I bet that even has armor on it. It sure does. Putting that on right now. And I might as well put the bandages on. I don't have any I don't even hand armor right now. More leather boots. That's what I've got. Okay. So now I need to figure out. Okay, so I got this. How do I, whoops. You can assign, I think, like weapon configurations. Because I'd like to be able to switch quickly between my sword and my bow if I can. Yeah, alright. Options. Controls. See, loadout 1, loadout 2. But how do you... Is it in the... Oh, loadout 1? Okay. Oh, there it is. Loadout. I think I like the... like the dagger, and then loadout. I like 3 as the bow and arrow. Suitable items will fill these slots automatically with the most effective item placed here by default. Huh, alright. And then quick slots. How do I access the quick slot wheel? Here, let's put a health potion and a mana potion on the quick slots. There, okay, Q. Alright, okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Alright, another cooking fire. I don't think I've gleaned any additional ingredients. Let's see if there's anything up the stairs before we get out of here. This dungeon has got a lot of places to poke your head. I guess I didn't even need to go through that whole alchemical laboratory. Because I got the key from that body over there. I could have come straight here. Instead, I took a detour. Looted a bunch of shit. Alright. I wonder if this is the end of the demo when we leave here, or if there's some outside stuff. Gotta pick them mushrooms. Hey, a shovel. Wonder if I can dig for buried treasure. A weird plasm? Alright, now I gotta see what that shit is. Restores 100% mana. Okay. A jar and a brick hammer. Heavy one-handed. Nah, I don't think I need that. This is spooky. This is a spooky place I found myself in now. Oh, I see spooky stuff up ahead. I thought the guy said this is how I get to the beach. Alright, I'm gonna need to mess with that for sure. Alright. Now I need to play with my thing. Because it says num keys in the thing, but what they actually mean is the numbers across the top. I thought that meant the number pad keys, which is a little bit odd. Alright, I'm going to change it back. Because I have keys that I usually have by default designated as 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly because so many games use numbers to select items. And then I have another row of keys going 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I gotta go all the way to 9 on my gamepad. All right. And then I switched the regular 1, 2, 3, 4 to the numpad versions of it. And it turns out that was not at all what was going on. So I know you got a good pick rate. I couldn't remember if was that another good pick rate? I know you got more than you needed to get. And you did tell me that. But I don't remember if that was exactly 96. Oh my god, look at that. That's spooky. That's a spooky shit. Sir. Wait, did I loot this guy? It would be really nice if he'd have my arrows back. Broken arrows. No, I don't like that. Now, is broken arrows something I can mend? Where do they show up? Can I sort? Quality, price, name. I want to find name. Armor. Newest. Okay. Well, the broken arrows don't show up back in my inventory. It was 86. So you did the 86, then you did 96. Awesome. Doing so good. Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, that's one would hope that if you continue doing a job every day, you will improve. That is the desired effect. Practice makes perfect, right? Alright, did I see another one of those assholes up here? Very dark and spooky. Okay, what is this? Another word plasm. Notes of Father Volad. Third row and moon, 442. This diorama of ancient foredweller. This diorama of an ancient foredweller keeps nagging at me. Why does it look so dead? All the depictions we saw before seem to be of living creatures, and this skull is so similar to ours, it's almost disconcerting. And this skull, let's see. It looks like a menhir, but the menhirs were raised by Merlin himself back in the old days, so that's impossible. Then how could ancient foredwellers predict what Merlin would build in the future? Okay, they're talking about shit. I don't know what they're talking about. Improving is for people who aren't already perfect. Alright. Take that. Word plasm. Ooh. The fact that it just gave me a sneaking boost, does that mean I'm evading somebody's detection? Alright. Brother Terrell's diary. Poor Brother Jir fell into the abyss. I'm sure Kai will take care of his unfortunate soul, since he died for the good of the entire order. We now know we can't try to lay planks over to reach the other side of the chasm. They will simply not hold. There's some unknown force blocking the passage. I can't see, or I can see the outline of the bridge. It should be possible to cross it yet when Brother Jir and May Kai watch over his soul. Through rocks in that direction, there seem to be nothing but air. There must be a way. There must be some mechanism or spell we've yet to discover. I can't give up now. All the secrets... Let's see. All the secrets on the other side are calling to me and begging to be uncovered. I will be the first person to cross that bridge, even if it kills me. Alright, well. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. But something tells me it's not a leap of faith scenario. Like, yeah, just believe in yourself and walk on it. I'm not gonna do it. Your friend finally got the job offer last. Yeah, you were. I think she got the offer on the day we were streaming, because I remember you were excited that you got to share it on stream on the same day that she got it. But yeah, good for her. And good for you too. All right. This thing has got a very slow. Ow! Someone got me. Was there someone shooting arrows back there too? I guess it was just him. Yep, get to eat lunch together again. That's awesome. Good for you guys. Yeah, it's rough being without work for sure. Not having money sucks. Alright. Too many words. I think I'm at that point now. Oh shit. I'm at that point where I should collect this, but if I were maybe not streaming, I would be more inclined to read all the words, but too many words. So wait, touching the thing is making me travel somewhere? I said we meet again when I find a way out of the island asylum. This looks like I'm out of the asylum. Looks like I'm out of the fucking world. Alright, this is weird. This was unexpected.
It's not here.
It's too many words, Brad. So many words. Yeah, it does seem like, yeah, maybe I should have had some of that weird juice or whatever. Hey, what's this? Can I have that? A glittering stone. That's jewelry. Alright, yeah, I'll wear that shit. Oh, look at these little creepy guys. Ooh, weird. Weird. W-Y-R-D. Weird. Weird. Alright. It's definitely got a darker, creepier vibe than a Skyrim. Alright, more creepy kid statues. And somehow you gotta make the bridge stay. Don't like this very much.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Is this like the... What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Deep in the weirdness for sure. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I don't know. I've been transported. I think I don't. Yeah, I was transported here by a morbid statue. That's correct.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us.
Doesn't mean anything to me. So you're a prisoner?
I might be.
You're very shady.
I do not know. Was I sent here for a reason?
Very suspicious.
Did I end up here by accident? Like you?
Why do you want to leave?
I've been here for what seems like an eternity. I feel I am getting restless. You are looking for a way out yourself. I think we might be able to help one another with that. I shall do something now. But trust me, the discomfort will be worth the outcome.
What? Oh, what? What are you doing? Temporal hold unlocked. What does that mean? Is that another spell? Yes. Oh, I didn't even look at all this shit. I haven't leveled up yet, but there's a pretty... You have attributes, and then your skills go up, your basic skills go up based on usage. And then there's like... Yeah, there's definitely a lot to unpeel here. But I'm not there yet. Newest. Where do the spells show up? There it was. Okay, I thought maybe I'd picked up a spell. That's why I was checking. Alright. So maybe that, whatever ability he gave me, makes it so this will work now. Won't be much of a puzzle if it just works now. Yep, it just works now. I solved the puzzle, Brad. Let's not be too look-aroundy when I'm walking down this narrow bridge. Alright, as a person with a sword through his gut, that's not... It's like the sword in a stone. The fucked up version. Parrying is one of the most useful skills in combat. It allows you to avoid all damage and greatly reduce the enemy's stamina. When enemy stamina is depleted, they become staggered. To perform a successful parry, use block right before the enemy attack reaches you. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Someone gonna attack me, I'm guessing? Yeah, this guy is. Come on, I'm gonna parry you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that worked out all right. Temporal hold allows you to slow down time, however, or use it however you want, to attack, escape, and so on. But remember that once used up, it will need to be recharged. You recharge it by killing enemies. Temporal hold. Oh, middle mouse. Okay. Alright, well, definitely one of you guys needs to be. Whoa, okay. Good deal, guys.
I am sorry I did not ask for your permission to do that, but I hope it was worth it, as promised.
I have no idea what they are. Datament's a reasonably good description, but... What did you do?
I found a bit of emptiness within your heart. A place where I could dwell for a while.
Why does God need a starship? That's, you guys see Star Trek 5? What does God need with a starship? What are you?
It seems that I am a piece of a shattered soul, judging by my abilities. I used to belong to what your kind would call a four-dweller.
What do you want from me?
I have already told you, I need your help to leave this place. And when we are out of here, I will need your help finding the rest of me to make me whole again. I feel I am but a shadow of what I once was.
I don't know if I should trust this guy. How am I supposed to find the rest of you?
Look for what is left of me whenever you step into the weirdness. I know your kind tends to avoid it, but you do not have to be afraid. I will be your shield against the darkness.
Okay. What after we leave?
I will try to help as much as I can, but I need you to hold up your end of the bargain.
I never said yes.
Forgive me. I am not giving you a choice.
That's shady.
But I still promise the reward. Having me as your companion on this island will be worth more than any illusion of free will you may have wished to choose.
A world to win. Oh, very clearly, I'm supposed to walk through that very impressive looking portal. But first, I just want to make sure this is exactly the kind of game that's going to have a bunch of treasures just sprinkled around the rocks. Maybe not. But so far, every time I've poked my head around a corner before I'm supposed to leave somewhere, I found a shit ton of loot. So it's worth looking. It looks like this particular location actually is rather devoid of loot. All right. Let's see if this is the end of the demo. I'm getting a very strong sense that I'm going to buy this game. Oh. And now there's that thing over there. I'm back. This is the other end of the hallway. This guy's manipulating. He flat out said, nah, dude. You don't have a choice. Doesn't seem like he's gaslighting me. It seems like he's flat out telling me, no, dude. I own your ass. You're right. You didn't say yes. That's right, demo over. Time for a little 45 minutes of baseball. If I don't buy it, you will. You can get it too. If you think you'd enjoy it. The only reason I would. Oh my god. The hell is that thing? Its face is caved in. The only reason I would not get it now is just because I know it's not done yet. But if I think I would want to get it because I think these guys are. I can tell they've got the touch. Like they're putting some real good shit into this game. And I think if this is, I mean, you can't know that this is indicative of the quality for the rest of it, but I'm pretty impressed. It's exceeding my expectations. Just the experience. I don't know what the open world is going to feel like so much, but it's supposed to be. It keeps being described as an Elder Scrolls, like Oblivion or Skyrim, but darker. I'm definitely getting more of an Oblivion vibe, like the Oblivion Gates thing. Seems like there's going to be that where you're going into those shadow realms to pick up pieces of that guy's soul. All right, that is definitely a place to go. But before I commit, what else is on the menu? Are there runes on this rock over here that I should be looking at? For example, yes. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Yeah, those guys in the other room definitely looked like Titans. So yeah, this is just a free demo, so anybody could try this, but it's definitely at this point a very linear experience. But I'm enjoying it. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have the power within our walls. Away the Tuathan. Away from Tuathan. Only the power of what is underground allows us to reach the weirdness, where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. Alright. Alright, there's a person down there waiting, but is it my friend? Or is it a bad guy? I'm about to fight, aren't I? Oh, you son of a bitch. Right. Ow! That's bitch. Stop that. All right, a little bit hurt. Let me get that that wheel out. There we go. Parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah. I don't know if my sword worked to parry off whatever that magic shit he was throwing at me. Here, definitely some weird plasm or whatever that stuff is. To be found before I step through the door. Ooh, an ogre claw. What's that? Sounds delicious. It's got cinnamon. Just lose 15 health. Consumable. Like, hey, look, it's worth 25 gold. Yeah, someone's gonna be like, I'll pay you 25 gold for that thing. I want to put it in my mouth and get hurt. It's like, all right, everyone's got their kink, you know. Stone. All right. Lots of little treasures to be found in the dark nooks and crannies. Is there more? I've seen a thing here. No, it's just the environment. All right. There we go. The knight said, we will meet again when I find a way out of the island. Well, this looks like I'm out in the world. Yeah? Ooh. All right, there's definitely some people down there, but what is this? I like this. This doesn't even seem like a way to go. But I'm finding cooking. Oh no, I don't need to rest. No, fuck that. What the hell? I wasn't even going to go down this way. I'm not even supposed to be here today. I just watched Clerks 3 last weekend. Maybe this is the next way to go. Maybe that other... I'm going to check out that other way. Because now I'm feeling like this maybe was the official way to go. Or was this the secret tunnel? I'm always afraid that... Oh, let me see this guy. Letter to the Prior. Venerable Prior. I've taken the liberty of leaving my post on the island asylum to deliver some disturbing news. My brothers have taken leave of their senses. Their souls have been poisoned by an unknown voice that is not the word. I have evidence of this. It was the prophet Kai's teaching that taught us to subject her followers to elaborate torture while fighting for the health of their souls. Instead of concerning ourselves with the wicked power of the weirdness, were we not supposed to focus on finding a cure for the plague? Yeah, they did. The people in that asylum did seem to be getting obsessed with the power of the weirdness. I agree. Please look at this appeal. I am sure you did not compose it. I also do not recognize the fanatic's seal. It is clear that someone is poisoning our brothers' minds and trying to stifle the word. I bring this letter to you along with the evidence, so you can make a fair judgment, Brother Leon. And of course, here he is dead. The word is silent. Yeah, there's a Clerks 3. That's sort of like his thing is like, he makes a new one every, 10 to 15 years. It's like to reflect another phase of their lives. And I liked it a lot. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I won't spoil anything. It definitely carries... It's got some more serious aspects to it. Some heavier aspects to it. Okay. What's going on up here? Ooh, a big... I thought it was a treasure chest. Feathers. All right. Probably here for some religious observance, and I'm probably getting cursed for. Sage. Yeah, I'll take all this. I'll take all this stuff. You can spoil it for me. Well, I don't know if you guys follow Kevin Smith at all. Like, I'm not someone that listens to every, like, his podcast or anything like that, but I've watched most of his movies, and I am aware that a few years ago he just finished a show, or he was getting ready to do a show, and he had a widowmaker, a massive heart attack. And it was one of those heart attacks where, statistically speaking, like, you're more than likely going to die. Like, it kills most people that get it die from it, but he didn't. But it really messed with his head. It was a real, like, life-changing experience. And, well, I don't know. Have you seen Clerks 2? No, I've loved Clerks. When Clerks 1 came out, I was in my 20s, but I also, at that time, was a clerk, first at a video store, and then, when I went to college, I worked at a convenience store that was very much like, there was more stuff to it, but it had, I related a lot to just that work environment. And, and then Clerks 2 takes, what their sort of like later adulthood issues and getting married and that sort of thing, settling down, and introduce some new characters. And so Clerks 3 assumes you've watched Clerks 2, because it very much, like, builds directly on how Clerks 2 ends. You think Dogma is one of the 5 worst movies you've ever seen? I liked Dogma when it came out. I think a lot of what Kevin Smith does, he's progressively become more and more cartoonish in what he does. and I can get behind the juvenileness of it, but it's like it's gotten a lot of ways more dumb. A lot of the Jay and Silent Bob movies are kind of dumb. But I enjoyed Clerks 2, and I still enjoyed Clerks 3, and I think there's a lot of heart in both of them. I think in Clerks 3 in particular, there was a lot of heart in Clerks 3. I think Clerks 3 was less cartoonish than Clerks 2. So, but yeah, the bottom line is like, and I think you just read the base description of the movie, and it's that at the very beginning of the movie, Randall has, they're working at they own the Quick Stop now. They're working there, just doing the thing that they've been doing for all their lives now, sitting behind the counter talking shit or whatever. And Randall has a Widowmaker, the same heart attack that Kevin Smith had. And so Kevin Smith is very much like using the franchise to try to, I think, convey what he went through and what he took away from that experience. You don't think Kevin Smith is good at heart? Clerks was nihilistic. I don't know necessarily that was 100% true. I think it was I think he deals with nihilistic type characters, but that in the end he does always think, almost hitting you over the head, that there are like very clear values and lessons to be taken away from things and meanings for things. Clerks are like super classic. All right, let's see what these guys are.
There he is. Now that we're all here, meet your new comrades, Conquer and Syria. Get some rest, people, and prepare for the journey. We're leaving at dusk.
Not so fast, brother. I'm not getting near a goddamn boat unless I know where I'm going.
Away from here, brother. Isn't that enough?
If you wish. But since we're all here and we have some time to kill, it would be nice if you finally explained what the hell's going on. You've helped us leave our cages, great. But even though we're grateful, you owe us an explanation. What do you want from us?
To show some damn gratitude for one thing.
Caradoc, we weren't born yesterday. No one would risk getting into trouble with the priests for nothing. Why did you save us?
I need you to kill King Arthur.
Oh, that sounds bad.
You're insane. He's insane.
The King Arthur that has already been dead for 600 years. King Arthur.
Precisely.
But he's dead.
You probably wouldn't have heard about it among the tribe's little Pict, but every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon.
What a load of... fine. Have it your way. Let's say I believe you.
You can't be serious.
He believes that. There's no point in arguing with a madman. But that still doesn't explain why you saved us, Caradoc.
I wish I knew why I was ordered to save you three specifically. Personally, I don't see the appeal. But I don't question my orders, and if you get on my boat, you won't question mine. Understood? Now get some rest. The tide's not right just yet, but it will break and start working in our favor by dusk.
Fine. But where are we going, exactly?
To the Horns of the South.
Nice. A bunch of glorified fishermen who hate my people. Why would we stop there?
Do they teach you, Del Rita, anything? To take the Excalibur, obviously.
Obviously.
He's truly insane.
You'll see for yourselves soon enough. Now pin these emblems to your clothes. They will grant you free passage to the Horns. And get some sleep. You all look like you're about to keel over, and we have a long journey ahead of us.
Chasing Amy is an interesting cultural relic of a straight man trying to deal with gay people existing. Which I want to say at that time, people were like, wow, what a brave movie. Like, oh, he really is tackling the issues and stuff. Alright, but before I do any resting, I need to look around. Nobleman's boots, you say? Oh, they're shit. I thought, hey, man, nobleman might have good quality boots, but apparently not. Apparently a nobleman likes, like, weak, flimsy boots. All for show. Alright, well, clearly that's where we're going next. So first, I'm gonna, there are definitely parts of this island that need to be looked at. Wait, is this where I came out? No. Oh. Look at all these hidden nooks and crannies in this island. Oh wait, was I just here? Oh no, I wasn't. Hermit's Diary, huh? I've been roaming Avalon for far too long, and I've had enough. I can't find any of my brothers, and nobody's left a message at our agreed place. Is it really possible that I'm the last of the living druids? This is on 6/21, Oak Moon, 13th. I tried to lay low near the Connacht. People there seemed stern, but there's more to them than meets the eye. They never believed the vile rumors about our congregation, nor did they take part in the charred conclave. But those red fools came there too. Again, I had to flee for my life. My old bones can't take this any longer. With the help of the hob in the sunken village, I made my way to the island asylum. Ha! That was the best decision I could have made. They'll never seek druids on their own territory, will they? Hob wasn't even surprised when I asked him for the favor. Such a nice fellow. A while later... My days are nearing an end. Those red bastards never found my hiding place. I'll be able to live out my days in relative peace, even though it's been lonely here. I will miss my cozy cave. My instincts tell me this will be my last entry. My guts tell me I will soon join my brothers. My heart tells me they will consider my diversion a great plan. The last of the famous druidic pranks. On this sorry island, it was worth it. I've watched Red State a couple of times. Like, I watched it once, and then I came across it again on a streaming service, and was like, oh. And then I'll end up watching the whole thing again. I thought that was pretty good. It definitely didn't feel like his other movies. Although I want to say there were some elements of it that did feel Kevin Smithy. Alright, is there a way for me to get up on there? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Solved the jumping puzzle. Yeah. Oh, some ale? Good. I think I can use that for potion crafting. Barrel. Can I use the cooking fire? No. Ooh, a fishing rod. Alright, let me put a... Can I equip the fishing rod? Yeah. Even, like, Tusk, I didn't think was all that great, but there were things about it that I enjoyed. There were some things about Tusk that really felt like sort of that, the buddy comedy aspect of his movies that I like. It looks like if I had just kept following the trail, I would have gone around the whole island eventually. What do we got down here? Ooh, the shovel! I asked if I got the shovel, if I could dig for buried treasure, and look what's happening. Holy shit. Oh, I'm into that. Let's see. Cracked spear, 11. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good weapon. Oh, the dull... But that's heavy. The dull broadsword? Huh. Thank you. I thought I did some pretty good shoveling. But yeah, one thing that I like about this is it does have a Bethesda feel, but it's in a modern game engine. That's the problem with Bethesda is they keep trying to use the game engine they've been using since flipping, was it Daggerfall? I know at least Morrowind. Morrowind might have been the first creation engine game. Oh, this looks like a place I can go. It keeps letting me just explore shit. I see a boat over here. Was there another thing I could dig up back there? Oh, hello. Can I swim? Can I swim in here? You can swim underwater too. Okay. Like too many games are like, oh, if you touch the water, you can't go into it. You just hit a wall. Oh, there's something to take out of there. I see this guy already? Wait, did I just walk? I'm losing track of where I've already been. Okay, this is what I just dug up. Skyrim was the first creation engine game? Well, then maybe I'm using the wrong terminology, but my understanding is that the same engine they've been using since Morrowind is all the way through to Starfield. It's still the same engine that they have just continued to tweak and modify between each successive game release. All right, and that was that tunnel I first came down through before. I don't see that there's another thing to dig up. There were some half-buried boxes, but they just let me loot it. Well, there's a bunch of shit. Since I know I can swim, I can probably go look at those shipwrecks and stuff. And it was built from the ashes of the pride. So what are you saying is that even though it was a modified version of the prior engine, did they not start calling it the creation engine until Skyrim? All right, and this is taking us back to where we started. I want to see if I can go out to that shipwreck. Oh, and my quick save key worked too. I didn't even check to confirm. I'll have to look it up and see how I feel. Okay, I got you. Can I swim into the sea, into the wreck? Will there be... Yeah, oh my god. Yes, there is treasure. There is treasure! I'm gonna have to get some air, but there is, in fact, treasure. I love that it's not just a set piece out in the water that you can't go to. Because that's the way a lot of games are designed. A lot of modern RPGs are designed that way. Alright, I think I found everything to find underneath it. Let's make sure there was nothing Over here? No, nothing. Nothing topside. Alright, now let's check this island over here. I mean, I feel a little bad knowing this is just the demo. And if I buy it, I'm going to have to start all over again. But I'm just curious to poke around in this world and see how much they put into it. And honestly, I'm surprised, given that you come out of that cave and they're like, here's the thing to get off the island. And you literally could just click it and be gone. But there's just essentially this whole zone with loot all over the place to check out. Now, one thing that they do warn, the developers warn, is that the nature of the updates during development are extensive to the point that even if you do buy what is currently the fullest version of the game, your saves will get corrupted. So they warn over and over again that it's not a complete game. You can't rely on your saves to remain intact from one major update to the next, you know, so be forewarned. You know what? That'd be worth looking into if I could export it. I hadn't even thought of that. That would be nice if you could find a save, like, just find the save location and port it over. Because I think this is the latest version. Like, this demo is still based on the latest build. Oh, another, okay. Hold on. I didn't even remember seeing this from the shore. Broken broadsword. I mean, I'm getting a lot of... Oh, I'm still only at 90 out of 150 carry weight, so that's not bad. So, but that's sort of one of those hazards of getting a game in early access. Is... Yeah, it's one of the reasons I never made a move on Baldur's Gate, even though Baldur's Gate looked like it was a hell of a lot of fun to play during early access. Is they're like, yeah, your saves are going to get wiped once their full release comes out. It's like, guess I'll wait for the full release to come out then. Wait, no, I just got a weapon. Ooh, me likey. Me likey. Okay, hold on. Let's make this my, 17. So this does, on average, more damage, and it's a lighter weapon. Hell yeah. That's being my... And it's a one-hander, so if I actually did manage to find a shield. Yeah, nice. Well, I will go back to Baldur's Gate. I know that I haven't. It was... And I know my enthusiasm for Starfield was not shared by everyone. But basically, it was a controlled shift to Starfield. I knew when I started Baldur's Gate that at the point... It was planned. At the point that Starfield came out, I knew I would not have been done with Baldur's Gate yet, and then I would start playing Starfield. And then since then, I've just, you know how I get. I just got distracted with other things. Exactly what happened. I was saying that from the second I think from the second I bought Baldur's Gate. If you go back and see those streams, I was already saying, like, yeah, I'm probably not going to finish this because when Starfield comes out, I'm going to play Starfield. It's going to become my game. But I have a track record like that anyway on big games. I've never... If it's a big game that's got like 100 hours or more, I've never finished a game like that. Just sit down and play it from beginning to end. I've always had to walk away from it and then come back to it later. Skyrim was that way. Skyrim is the most notable example of a big game that I had to walk away from. The Witcher 3. Now the thing is I think I played Witcher 1 and 2 both in a row, and then I started playing Witcher 3. But I did stall out in Witcher 3. But when I finally did beat... No, I was going to say, did I start Witcher 3 over when I finally beat it? But no, I think I think I did a stall out, and then I and then I found out that I was actually really close to the end of the game, and so I logged back in. I just realized my hold on a sec. There we go. Where's the option? The thing where it said disable audio and background. No, I want you to keep the audio on when I pop to the other screen. I like it when a game's audio doesn't shut off, when I'm streaming at least. If I still mess with something on the other window. Well, I didn't finish Skyrim. I didn't go back to Skyrim for like 2 years to finish it. And the same with The Witcher 3. I don't know if it was 2 years. But when I say take a break, I mean, the thing is, I have this horrible track record of like all the games I play almost end up like that. But the ones that I do finish also follow that pattern. It's just I go back to them and I actually do finish them when a completion occurs on a very like a long game. I was thinking about Bravely Default the other day when I was looking at my old streams and realizing, oh, it's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago I was playing that. And then I thought about that boss fight that I made me rage quit, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that shit. I gotta wait till I'm in the right mood. This is feeling like the end of the demo. This feels more like a trailer. Yeah, okay. Thanks for playing our demo. Obviously, this is only a small sample of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Currently, our team is working super hard on the early access version of the game. Thank you for playing. Look at this cute little guy. He's holding like a severed head. That's another thing that I noticed when I was looking at the the history and the interactions from the developers and their updates and stuff. It does seem like that they're like super passionate about this game and making this game good. Oh. All right. So it doesn't end. It just is like, thanks for playing our demo. If I do it again, will it just... Yep. All right. Well, we've seen all of that. Now I'm curious. All in... Okay. Yeah. No, well, hold on. I don't know why, but yeah, let's save it. Why the fuck not? Like, oh, maybe I'll jump back into the game and start playing from right here. I never will, but just in case I do. And now I want to look up... Now, this is probably super loud now because the other game... Here, I'll turn that back down a little bit. We'll say Tainted, Grail, early access, demo, save, game, transfer. Come on. Oh, what? No. I just got an FAQ for a different game. Okay, never mind. Fall of Avalon. Let me see. There's also other Tainted Grail games. So, Fall of Avalon. Demo, save, transfer. Eh. I guess the answer is we'll see. I'll mess around with it. I'm not going to figure it out now, though. It is slightly loud. Okay. Alright, that should... Hopefully that helped a little bit. Because it felt loud to me, for sure. Like, that game is definitely quiet compared to my other audio sources. But yeah, I think that's a buy for me. Well, next game on the list.
45 seconds of gameplay.
I think we're going back into Black Mesa. How'd you guys like Black Mesa? I was actually ended up having a lot of fun playing Black Mesa. Let me see. I said I would never play Black Mesa again. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's loud. At least it looks loud. Does it? I don't know. Brad could be right. You have zero interest in Black Mesa? Wait, this is what I streamed last week. It seemed like people were enjoying it. And again, this is one of those weird things where I feel like if I hadn't heard you express like aggressive disinterest right now, I would think like, oh, this is actually seems like the kind of game. It's a bit retro. It's a very well made. This is the kind of game that Brad might like. Well, do you know what it is, Brad? I mean, you've heard of Half-Life, right? It is Half-Life remastered, essentially. But you missed all the awesome opening cinematics. Because I streamed a little bit of Half-Life Alyx, and then on my own time, I beat Half-Life Alyx, the VR game, which is the first real follow-up to the series in 20 years. And I was so hyped by it, and it was so good that it made me start thinking about the original games again. This was 1999. Yeah. I forgot. I didn't cover Chauncey up before I started my... Oh, hello. Hello, doggy. Come back, dog. Whoa! He did. Alright. Well, at least tell me you know what Half-Life is. And that your assessment is based on your knowledge of what Half-Life is. You think she wants to... I do have cashews for Chauncey. They're special Chauncey cashews. I don't eat the cashews because we got them from like a bargain store. And they're not right. They don't taste right. I think Chauncey thinks they don't taste right either. Wait, this is where I was... Isn't this where I was before? No, this just looks like where... Oh, this is the other side. I was on the other side of this chasm before. Oh, hello. And now I'm here. Well, having not played it in 20 years and picked this up again. Now, this is Black Mesa, which is it's a remaster. It adds some... I think it does add some content to the game. But it not enough to regard it as a remake. It is definitely built on the bones of the original game. And having not played it for 20 years... Having not played it for 20 years... Now, this is actually the most action I've seen in a while. Most of the game is not a shoot fest. But if I recall, the further you get into the game, the more shooting becomes involved. Oh, don't want to hit those things. Those got boom emblems on it. Hit the boxes that don't have the boom emblems. Alright, that was the first aid kit. Flashlight. System Shock. The original System Shock, or are you talking about the remake System Shock? Because I've seen what System Shock 1 looks like. Not the remade version. It does not hold up extremely well. The gameplay might. And even this is not like... You're not going to be fooled into thinking these are modern graphics. But I think the graphics, especially with this remaster, the graphics are not unpleasant to look at. But they definitely do not look modern. Alright, I think we're good. That's right, Chance. Oh boy, is she gonna get weird? Have you ever played any of the early Half-Lives? On occasion, Brad, your disparaging commentary has been directed at graphics. I don't know, maybe you were being ironic in those instances. Okay, we got some environmental shit now. Oh. Okay, oh, what's going on over here? Alright, so something got sucked up into the vent. I think it must be one of those tentacle suckers. There's definitely stuff going on over there. Alright, so clearly the moral of the story is don't walk in that electricity. Could I do that? Alright, this might be a dumbass solution. Oh. Oh god! No, that didn't work.
Seek medical attention.
That did not work at all. Okay, now we can see what's happening back here.
Who's there?
Okay. So things did not go well for them there. Things are not going well for me in here either. Oh, hold on. Alright, let's get the crowbar out. I just noticed this hole here. Good old air vents. Oh, I see you there. Come on. Alright, what do we got here? I was hoping there'd be all sorts of ammo on that guy. Oh, I'll take this.
Power 90%. Power level is 100%.
Alright, so this is just... I think this was just a secret area to get my shit back up to 100. So that's cool. Why the game is called Black Mesa now? Mesa like the table or landform? Like the landform. So this is called the Black Mesa facility. It's in New Mexico. It's a little bit like, you know, like an Area 51 super secret government-funded laboratory. And now I'm not exactly sure the story of why this wasn't just called Half-Life Remake, but I think part of it was that it was made by other people that were later sanctioned by Valve, the makers of Half-Life. I'd have to look at the history as to why this, exactly why this is. Now, this facility was in the game Half-Life 1, was always called Black Mesa. I'm just not entirely sure why when they did this remake, this game is now not called just Half-Life Remake, and it is instead called Black Mesa.
If I had known it was you, I would have let you in.
Yeah, well.
Everybody's heading for the surface, but I think they're crazy. If we stay put, someone is bound to come and rescue us.
Yeah, the military extraction we've been hearing about. Don't panic. These guys suck. Literally, they suck you up with their tentacles. Just walk around it. Walk around it.
Do you think we should appeal to the alien authorities?
There, hopefully that turns off all that electricity shit.
Did you hear that?
You gonna stay here?
You're heading out there?
Yeah.
By yourself? May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so here's where we were. Eee, that is some loud water. Early 3D graphics never look good by modern standard, and that's totally fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is... If you look at textures from something like System Shock 1, I mean, the textures are jarring. At least here, what you have in the remaster is... It is very clearly not modern graphics, but the textures and the surfaces and everything else, they're not jarringly, like, eye-grating. The way it would be is if you looked at textures that were designed for a 480p monitor, blasted onto a 2K screen. Hold on. So can I do this? Oh, no. I went through all this just to come over here and not be able to go through a door. All right, what am I missing? Oh God. That water is terrifyingly loud. Can I just turn down the damn water sound effect? They should have a slider just for the water. Alright, so why was it now then an advantage to get to the end of this hallway when there is not dick? Oh, there we go. I guess I didn't hit the window enough. Oh, I see you there. I see you there. Oh God, who's getting me? What's hurting me? You little bitch. Hate those guys. You into the music? I'm not entirely sure I get exactly Oh, no. Okay. That is definitely a room. Well, I bet I can jump across the tables, though. Alright, I'll take a look at that room in a minute. Okay, now the blinds are blocking my way. X-Files cast off? Ooh. Is there more power buttons I can change? Oh, hello. So this is what happens when the head crabs get on your face. Alright, that guy had some ammo. Anything else? This whole little room back here? Have I walked into a modem? Okay. Oh, now I want to hear the message.
At 9:47 a.m. Mountain Time, a disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility. And on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance. Make sure to bring an emergency supply of food, water, clothing, first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries.
Alright, yeah, Chauncey's officially building up to a... If she stays up too late uncovered, she'll get in these modes. And it starts like this, and it's going to turn into, like, screeching. So I'm going to head it off at the pass. Give me a sec. Alright. I also took the opportunity to run to the restroom and then wash my hands vigorously. Just a little...
Battery-powered radios. Follow local evacuation routes, which have been marked by local authorities, and only use one vehicle. Do not return to the warning area until the all-clear has been given. If you are not in the evacuation zone, stay where you are. If you are within the evacuation area and have no transportation, locate your nearest police department or military officer. Do not use telephones or cell phones, except in the case of emergencies. Stay tuned to local news media outlets for further details and information on this situation.
So, yeah, I caused this incident. Well, I don't know if it's strictly my fault, but, you know. We're still, at this point in the game, have no idea the scope of what it's caused. Alright, can I save the game? Alright, this is feeling like a dumbass move. Oh god. I don't want to get attacked by head crabs while I'm in the middle of this shit. Is there a way I can turn all of this off? Ooh! No, okay, no, that hurt. That hurt. I see ya. I see you, little fuckers. It's all like a secret area that I found. I want that thing. I can't get in there. Oh god damn it! Alright, well I'm on the other side of this door now. What the hell is that sound? Is that one of those dog creatures? Oh god, what the hell was that? That dog has like a sonic attack. Whoa! Okay. Well, I'm starting to be glad that there's a opening up doors. I'm starting to be glad there's an auto fire function on my gun. At first I didn't like it. Maybe they're covered in some sort of an enamel, Brad. Maybe they're actually plastic. Actually, did they make a metal sound when I got on them, though? They may have. Ooh, I can go up there and get the, but there's a ladder. I can go up here where these things came out. Oh. That's not exciting. Oh, wait, it is exciting. There we go. This is the thing I wanted.
Power 85%.
Oh. Okay. We'll let these little guys come out. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm not going to mess with that room out there.
Power level is 100%.
Yeah, that's probably it. It couldn't have been that they just had inconsistent game design. Not this team, not the Valve team. All right, I think that was all just a secret area for me to discover. For poking my nose. Ooh, a flare. Oh, there we go. There you go. Have some fire. Oh my gosh. Did I cause the sprinklers to turn on? I just... Why don't these things die? Alright. I've caused a mess. That's super loud, too. Now I'm wishing I just hadn't played with fire, because now everything is wet and noisy. Alright, there's a...
Hey, over here! I need your help.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
One of these little buggers latched onto my buddy's head.
Oh, no, he's
We gotta
doing...
get that thing off before...
No, dude, you didn't have to shoot your buddy, man. No!
Help just arrived. Wait, hey! What the hell? Get off of me! Oh, Jesus! No! No!
Oh, could I have saved him? I probably could have saved him if I'd been thinking. I couldn't have gone in there, but oh well. Can I get your gun? I just watched like it was a cutscene, but I probably could have taken that thing out and kept him from dying. I see you, you little fucker. Okay, there's a little railing up here. Not sure why I'd want to go up there. Okay. Oh God. You look. All right, that I'll hold off till I have more shielding gone. Oh, I thought maybe this was gonna be I was already up here. What was up here? Oh, it was just this. Alright, there's this... I can't imagine this is a dead end. There's got to be some way to progress. Those doors don't look interactable. Is there something on this I could mess with? Door under tension. No? Oh,
Power level is 100%.
Alright, well, I'll take it. It just felt a little excessive that I was at 96% or whatever to use a whole power up. Because I think they give you like 20 or 30. 20? I don't know how much they give you. Huh. Alright. Nope. There's a wheel over here. No. No. Let's. Nope. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know why I'd want to get over there anyways. Am I sure I can't get in this door? Maybe if I hadn't let this guy die, he would have been able to open the door for me. No. Is there a vent somewhere I'm missing? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the noisy water. Make sure I didn't miss something back here. I didn't do something that I don't think this game would do that. Where it's like, whoops, you didn't kill the thing on time. Now you can't move forward in the game. Sorry. And Brad's like, yeah, that'd be cool if you did. Oh, god damn it. I forgot about that fucking room. Okay, that sucked. Whoops. See, now I wish I had that armor power up again. Nope, that thing is aggressive as shit. Maybe I could find a way to turn that thing off. Is there anything else? There's nothing else up here, was there? I don't think so. Nope, this is where it leads to that room with that thing. With that cannon. I can't go do that shit. You want me to push a button that makes it shoot harder? Yeah. I hadn't been in here yet. Well, that's clearly an ammo clip. Why can't I pick it up? Alright, I guess I was full. I guess 150 is your limit for the background. That's good to know. Or for the backup ammo. Alright. That would be nice if I could pick up like a big bulletproof box. Like wheel this thing over. But that does not seem to be an option. And I have a feeling like a wooden crate that I can lift, not one that I can destroy with a crowbar, isn't going to be a good cover for that machine gun. Was there... I was just wondering if there's some obvious fire suppression system that would activate in this area, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know why it would be helpful if there were. Oh, okay. All right. All right, that works.
Power level is 100%.
Oh, I guess this was the way I was supposed to go. Oh, what? Oh, this guy. Hey, buddy.
I heard screams up ahead.
All right.
You first.
I thought you're the security guard. I'm just a scientist in a state-of-the-art armor suit. There.
Reload, Doc.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, in real life, you wouldn't reload when you still had 11 out of 17. What's this guy doing? What's going on in here? Oh!
Hey, did you hear something?
I did. Oh god!
Hey, these things are creepy.
Yeah, they are. Thanks for pointing that out, Captain Obvious.
Happy trails, you poor
Oh my
bastard.
god, I had an Apple IIc and I played Lemonade Stand on the Apple IIc. What a weird callback, Brad. That's not a game I would expect anybody to have ever heard of before. It was
You think anybody's gonna believe all this?
it was way before Flash existed. Oh god, okay. Okay.
You like that? Huh?
There's more of them in here. Yeah, it was like 15 years before there was even an internet.
Holy shit! That thing tore them to pieces. I don't think we should stick around.
95%.
Oh, look at this. All right. Noted. Is there a chair or something?
My bad, Freeman.
Oh, is there shit here? Oh, is there a secret to... Alright, I'm gonna need to find something else. Like a crate or something. But there's definitely a thing in there, and it could be a secret passage. All those dumb drug dealer games
Are we
are just
waiting for
rip off
somebody in particular?
Lemonade Stand. It's about profit, setting prices, supply and demand. Oh god.
Any chance you can spare some morphine?
Can I?
I'm not going anywhere.
Did I just make him stop?
Okay, why not? I didn't want to die alone anyway.
I can hear a guy coming from over here.
Any idea of how many of our crew have died?
There he is.
Sorry, Doc. I think we don't get it.
All right. Oh, now the head crab's falling off his face. God damn. Say one head crab per customer, please.
Oh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, me too. Boy and howdy. They give me the heebie-jeebies, all right. Oh. Hey!
Stay back! Take her! It's not my time!
Don't worry, he's human. If you're trying to escape, I'm coming with you.
I'm not so sure we should go to the surface. What if the world finds out what we're doing down here?
Suit yourself, Clifford. All right, which way out of here?
I have no idea. All right, so the number on the right with the cross, to the left with the cross on it, is your health.
How cool is this?
And then the other one on the right with the little person next to it
No.
is the armor. It's basically like another layer of health.
Pardon me.
All right. Well, I got quite a band of merry fellows following me
I'm
around.
going to wait for a more commodious rescue squad.
All right. Well, anyone that follows me is probably gonna die anyway, so I don't blame you, sir.
Bet you're glad I got this old sidearm on me, aren't you?
Can I not go under window blinds? Like, don't they go up? All right, but not for game reasons. No.
How is the debugging procedure coming along?
Would have fueled up a car. Ha ha.
Sounds about right.
All right. The Venetian blinds are formidable. I would not have
Let me get out of your way, Doc.
expected it. Okay. All right, y'all don't get killed on me now. There's an awful lot of dead scientists around. That's all I'm gonna say. And as I said, I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, so I don't know why.
Yeah, we should probably get going now.
Yeah, well, you know where I'm supposed to go, sir? Ew. Ew. All right. Makes me feel better about all the ammo
I'm not
I've...
smug. I'm just better than you.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Power level is 100%.
Oh, I hear that. Not falling.
Heavens to Betsy!
Where is it? It's up there waiting to jump on my face when I poke my head up that ladder. I know. Little fuckers. There we go. It's a good thing I didn't wipe out all these ceiling tiles, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to get in here. Alright, can't do anything there. And hey, Stone, Happy New Year. How you doing, buddy? How's the New Year treating you? Are those human body parts falling down? Oh, hello. Get in the... There. Oh. Everything's fine. Crew is playing Empyrean tomorrow night. Oh, nice. I have sunk, at various points over the years, a ridiculous amount of time into that game. You could say I'm a fan. All right. All right, well, there goes the elevator and my way back. Ooh, a shotgun. I mean, I'm not going to get too excited because I barely have any ammo for it, but... Oh, I don't think I'll be playing it now. But I mean, appreciate the invite. I just know it's one of those, when I'm getting a kick sometimes to just, like, veg out and play a game like that. It's like a crafting game. I've streamed it on my channel a couple of times. It's where you build bases and spaceships, and you fly around and shoot aliens, but it's like there's a whole world you fly around, and you look for resources, you mine resources, you get things off of building materials off trees. Alright, I see you, you little ass. No, I see you too. I especially see you. I guess he's too far away. Oh, if I want to watch, okay. Yeah, if there's a, or are you just gonna be streaming it? If there's a link to it, I'll check you guys out. Or at least, I guess Friday nights can be a little dicey, but I will say I may check you guys out. Probably sounds like something Brad was gonna say. No, it's definitely something that I would say. All right, this level is suddenly really opening up. I should probably. This is ridiculous. There's just one I should just use the crowbar. All right. I feel a little bad I left that area before I figured out where that one vent went, but you know. Okay. Explosive? Yes. That worked out in my favor. Yeah, that's one thing, like level design. Oh, hey, it's another one of these guys.
What are you still doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us.
Well, I think troops are coming in. You think they're here to save us? It's a very optimistic assumption. All right, there's definitely a nasty party going. Oh my god. Oh, this room sucks. Yeah, you got your gun ready, buddy?
I think I just got a promotion. Ow! Is there a doctor in the house? Bullseye.
Eh, what a mess. I still hear
Sure
your
we're going the right way?
I don't know. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Do you know? You tell me. I'll go. Oh, now I'm hungry. Look at that menu. Beef chili burrito. Jumbo hot dogs. They got chili dogs. I want beef curry. Beef. Oh my gosh. I want all the things on that menu. And yeah, I had a problem in that Go ahead, I know something's gonna jump out at me. I had talked about earlier, but I finished it during my second break at work. so I actually haven't eaten since about 4 or 4:30. And that was 7 hours ago. So there's a reason why I'm probably getting a little extra hungry now than I would. In fact, I should probably
Are we
consider
getting any closer?
wrapping up soon since it's almost 11. I know you guys are used to be staying up too late, but I've been running on short sleep. You know, I always was like intending to end my streams around 11. I just always happen to stay on like an extra hour because I can't stop talking. All right, what am I missing here? I feel like there's stuff to be found.
Hey, does this vest make me look fat?
No, buddy. You look great. I think you look great. You got nothing to worry about, sir. Alright, of course he's not going to follow me down this. You're only 5'4". Short sleep is all you can get. Yeah, I got like... Last night I got like 4.5 hours. I just woke up. I stayed up a little late. And then I woke up super early. And couldn't go back to sleep. So... And that's a pattern that I have. I need to get my sleep, my shit in order. Alright, what's going on in here? Oh, hello. I figure it's almost better to hit these guys because those head crabs can just fall off them anyway. So are you good?
I thought I'd be protected in here. Is there no safe haven from these abominations?
Nope, not really. Can I open this? No. You have a pattern of sleeping forever, then staying up way too late the next night. Yeah. Ow. Alright, there's definitely a way to go up here. Oh, sure, I'd be able to open that. This music suddenly sounds really loud. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Actually, is the game super loud? If game feels super loud. I'm gonna turn the mastering volume down to 50. Oh, you have to hit accept changes. Ooh. Ooh, look at all this. Look at all these goodies. Alright, that was cool. I like that. Let's see, there's another, I don't think there's a way to jump onto that thing with the ceiling right there. Alali, you fell asleep? I don't believe it. Hey, oh shit. I've been looking at that game. It's called like Death Company or what the fuck? Hold on. Something Company, Brutal Company. It's a multiplayer game that's like super popular right now, and I saw you owned it. I was wondering if you tried it. My soothing voice made you fall asleep. Well, I'm glad I could help you fall asleep, Ali. Alright. What we got going here? I'll take that. I'll take that. Lethal Company. That's it. That's it. That's it. Lethal Company. Yes. Death Company, Violent Company, Brutal Company. I can't remember what it's called. But I got it. I described it enough that somebody who latched on knew what the hell I was talking about. Alright, it's an interesting, If I could make this thing slide over there, I could use it as a bridge across these things. I wonder if that's the thing I can make happen. No. Hey! You little assholes. Go ahead. Yeah, of course. Of course I just stick my face right into it as I'm going by. Alright, see that up there. Where was he? Ah, I heard you. Ooh, this is the thing. There it goes. That's what I wanted to happen. There, we'll keep going. There. Is that lined up the way I want it? We'll move it back like a foot. There. I'm playing with my meat. Wonder if there are other places I could have diverted that thing to. No. Alright, that's not the way. Hey, no? Alright, this is like a whole journey of exploration I'm experiencing right now. But I think now, when I come to the end of this thing, there will be a way across. That's what I just achieved. And there it is. That's the thing I just moved over here. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm gonna drop. Okay. Makes me nervous. What? Oh, I saw that little piece of shit. He went at the edge. He said he went right around the corner.
Power 85%.
Alright, well I guess I gotta stick my face up into the thing. Yep, I knew you were there. You didn't surprise me. Not that time, anyway. I see you up there, too. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to use the heavy artillery. No? Hmm. Alright, I guess I do gotta take you out. Alright. And I gotta take you out too. I wish you guys would drop better loot. Than... Oh, shit! I didn't see that one there. Alright. Alright. Just got a little terrified, but I'm okay. I'm fine. So I'm glad I got my blood pressure under control this year. Alright, up. Oh, hello. Yeah, I know y'all. I know. Oh, look at the size of the crabs. Yep. Oh.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Don't count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc. We gotta head for the surface.
But with all the elevators out of order...
We can still climb.
I guess we're trying to go up? Was that the, I guess that would be the thing, since... Oh, shit. Oh. Alright.
My bad, Freeman.
Wait, did I have friends that I left down here? Hey, yeah, hey, buddy.
Alright, let's move.
Alright. Where's all the... No, the other ones I left in another area,
sorry.
didn't I think? I'd like all of you to come with me. Wait, where's the... Am I losing people? Yeah, come on. Alright. And...
You don't still think this is a drill, do you?
No, it's not it. I think it's a good place to stop. But I'm getting both tired and now that it's been planted in my head, I'm become extremely hungry. I'm very hungry now. All right,
Get
so
your
we're
mind
right.
out of the gutter.
What, he died. Oh, they heard your comment about the giant crabs. All right. How do I leave? Oh yeah, down here. Quit. No, I just saved. And there we are. So, thank you all for being here. You know how I do, how I say. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Ali. I'm glad you got a croissant. That actually sounds amazing. I don't have any croissants. You had Taco Bell tonight for dinner. Finally, after being so jelly, what did you have? What did you have, Evie? Did you get a Mexican pizza? Not that I expect everyone to get a Mexican pizza, but you know, that's what I get every single time. I get other stuff too, but Mexican pizza always. And oh, Umbreon, have you been here the whole time? Holy crap. I mean, it's okay if you weren't, but you know, it's cool. Don't leave until I sing my special lullaby, though. It'll help you sleep. Trust me. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Happy New Year, Ali. Happy New Year, Umbreon. Happy New Year, EV23. Happy New Year, Stone. Nick. Brad. Does that pretty much cover everybody? Matus was here, but I think he's gone. Or sleeping. You had the quesadilla meal, and the fiesta potatoes, and a sweet tea. I mean, you can't go wrong with that stuff, but I'm a little disappointed. Mexican pizza, come on. Hashtag ban Ratus. Now I'm jealous of anyone having Taco Bell, even though I had it today already. If I could have Taco Bell right now, I would be very happy, even though I've already technically eaten it over the course of 2 meals. Oh, 1.5 meals. All right, you guys, this is going to happen now. Get ready. Just take a deep breath. Relax. I'm going to dim the lights. And dim the lights. I'm still here. I'm still here. You know the drill. Just close your eyes. Don't look at the screen. Just close your eyes. Go to sleep. And good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. EV23, Alan Lee, Stone Raven, Nick C, Umbreon, Brad Pritchard. Go to sleep. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. And Joss Sedai also, just in case. He lurks. Look at Alali. She's fast asleep now. Where'd Brad go? I wonder if Brad's gonna stream Fatal Mirror or whatever, Fatal Frame. Should check and see.